Hello, my name is Gonzalez, and I'll be talking to you today about marketing strategy for Gonzalez CBD Waves. Every company has a mission, and Gonzalez CBD's Waves mission was striving to achieve more for our consumers by integrating technology seamlessly with an industry so one's business can continue to grow. When one's business grows, ours grows with you. The potential for a high-performance computer for use in engineering and manufacturing applications is our business expectations, along with performance and prices to match the best for your money. Segments among the personal computer buyers. These segments includes the cost cutter segment, which is a large segment that is looking for computers that is very easy to use for basic office applications. The segment is extremely price sensitive. In the workhorse segment, this is considered the largest group of customers. They want an easy to use personal computer for office workers, and it should also modestly be priced. The traveler segment wants a practical computer to use on the road. Travelers, as you know, are customers as well, and are usually executives and salespeople who travel a great deal. This segment is also price sensitive. The innovator segment is a small segment that needs a computer that can handle large computational problems such as accounting, inventory management, and engineering. This segment wants the latest technology and will pay a small premium for this high performance. The Mercedes segment is looking for a high performance computer to use in engineering and manufacturing applications. Mercedes customers are willing to pay extra for the higher performance. Marketing research. In order to do your marketing research, you first have to analyze what type of research you're actually doing. Who are your target customers? What type of products are you going to sell? Where do you want your office to sell these items? What type of advertising would you do? Magazines, or would you do newspapers, or would you do stickers, flyers, all sorts of advertisements? Then your results and comparisons of what was actually sold, and your goals and expectations of what you want your company to be at. To analyze the research market, it helps to select the target market, develop a marketing strategy, market values of the products, product pricing had to be reasonable, and finding out what market would be better suited for our product. For example, when you try to find a selected target market, my target market was the cost cutter company at the beginning. Then towards the end, I wanted to move my strategy up to the Mercedes. I wanted to have a reasonable price, but I also wanted to have the high-end customers as well. In developing a marketing strategy, I had to start off with branding of the personal computer first. The transition to a more powerful market, such as the Mercedes, as I mentioned, was my strategy. And the market values of the products is what value do you want your products to have? What pricing is reasonable to be charging for each PC that's being sold? And of course, as you try to find out which one is better for your consumers, whether it be a cost cutter or a Mercedes market. Your sales locations are very important. In the Marketplace Live, we had to choose between Toronto, Chicago, Paris, Dubai, Tokyo, all these locations. We decided to market towards the Americas and the EMEA. Asia markets had not been showing a promise since quarters 1 to 3, and the Americas had shown a peak interest in the Mercedes market from the start. During quarters 3 and 4, Asia Pacific was declining rapidly, so we closed our offices there. Marketing and advertisements. Making sure we correctly attack the market we meet the requirements for. During the beginning, the main focus was building a personal computer for all markets. If products built were to continue selling, then tracking what markets best suited each performance or cost. This strategy was used to create our path of our target market. Pricing and branding. Brand names are the attraction of a company product. A product must reflect on which company is wishing to target. Prices were set to reflect what market shows more interest, and personal computers must then be adjusted to meet the market target. As you can see here, GigaWaves 2 showed a gross profit of $756,000, while Content Pro 3 was $561,000. The expenses that I used on both of them were quite very similar, and which caused a profit for both of these personal computers I developed. And GigaWaves gaining an 812 and Content 596. Sales and revenue. The market targeted after quarter 2 was Mercedes for quarter 3. For this reason, we determined that hiring a small sales team to start off would be beneficial. The revenue was positive at this point, and adding rebates for the products helped push more computers to be purchased. As you can see here, in the Americas, our gross margin was very high, $759,925, while in the EMEA, we also gained a profit of $557,379. What killed us the most was our expenses. In the Americas, I decided to spend more on advertising and Salesforce, and cost us quite a bit of money of paying $797,825. And in the EMEA, the expenses used there was $500,835, which caused our profits to become into the negative because of these expenses. Finances. Our cost for production had to be low, but with a high turnaround. The rebate set had to be reasonable as to not affect our pricing and our profit. And the investing in research for our product was also a high priority. Our next strategy is to make our product better within the next 2 years. As you can see here, in quarters 2 to 3, we started increasing, 4 rising, 5 increasing, quarter 6 was actually our peak, and in 7 and 8 we slightly declined. This was all done through closing certain computers. In quarter 4 and 5, the innovator markets have been showing interest in our products. We added 2 more products during these lines and showed a promise in quarter 5. However, it didn't end very well. In quarter 6, we had to think of other options to bring it higher all around. Mercedes started to also show interest in our products due to the updates added to enhance the expectations for high performance computer usage in engineering and manufacturing applications. As you can see here, these were my results for quarter 4 on the innovator. Gonzalez CBD Waves did 47%, and in the Mercedes market did 70%. We did very well in quarter 4. In quarters 6 through 8, 6 showed CBD Waves needed to add more sales team, yet deciding to phase out the advertisements for 2 of our products which were not making the profit and resulted in a loss for Gonzalez CBD Waves company. 2 advertisements and products were pulled in quarter 7, plus the interest to continue with Mercedes and innovators' needs reacted to an increase in prices in the quarter 7, and adjustments of products were made accordingly, which resulted in profit gain from our 2 desktops, GigaWaves 2 selling 1,057 units and Content Pro 3 with 104 units. The market share. Towards the 7th quarter, Pecanian Tech had capped over our shares of the Mercedes market. We started losing Mercedes market share due to a loss of interest of our 2 removed products. In quarter 7 to 8 shows a promise and is rising greatly and overtaking our competitors slowly. Competitors and threats. Our current threat is Pecanian Tech. Pecan Check is showing signs of disinterest by our target markets, and we are overtaking them slowly while they lose a high percentage of market share to our new changes on our product for Q9 expectations. Funding for the next 3 quarters seems to be looking better now that we have changed our market target. So extending the company's future investment shows promising growth not only in America but in EMEA on our best-selling products. Considering the manpower of 19 salesmen were used, while Pecan utilized 52 and Rise utilized 77. This can also be another strategy to help us improve more sales growth for the future of Gonzalez CBD waves. The company status for Gonzalez CBD waves. Although the beginning was a learning experience, the opportunities or market strategy wanting to succeed was being a cost cutter and a Mercedes PC company in one. Taking a look at our charts that showed we were at the top of the market in the beginning with cost cutter and focusing on Mercedes market brought down performance to compete. But the future investment for Gonzalez CBD waves looks great. The Mercedes market was looking at our product lines the entire time till Q3, where we chose not to advertise fully to them and continued to market to everyone else. Our downfalls was also shown in our attempt to release 2 new products which made our funding short, which led us to limit our resources and advertisement. This concludes my presentation. Thank you for listening. Hello, my name is Lori Gonzalez.